2, 1.
Here we go!
Oh, 2 weeks in a row, ladies and gentlemen. Sober in the States are back this time with more sober content. Okay, justice for Nance, we get it. Maybe we'll go at war with the Celtic fanatics again. Passion is not a crime, baby. But we are back. We're gonna do it big, even though this is an MLS show. Alex is still a Challenger enthusiast. We all know it. Thomas talking shit. Time to pay up. Time to pay up, baby.
I mean, apparently he is. They just reportedly injected $50 million from the Eagle Group into Botafogo, so they got to pay up.
Ooh,
or else they can't sign anyone.
One way or another, they always come calling for their money. And Zach CM Star, breaking news. What's the breaking news?
We just dropped this little nugget, or Thomas just dropped this into our group before we got on the air, that Espinoza was never supposed to hit free agency, apparently. So Landon Donovan's been all over my feed lately talking about it with his insider knowledge.
Yes, obviously the insider knowledge. We have it. Yeah, I mean, it's got obviously this is going to be an MLS show. We're going to do it up. We're going to do it big. But yeah, dude, if you want to get right into the shenanigans, that's right. Can confirm Espinoza was never supposed to hit free agency. Massive mistake. Someone forgot to hit send. LOL. RIP Duncan McGuire, who was in England, and they forgot to hit submit on his paperwork, and he came crawling back. And now we have the Espinoza shenanigans, and now he's gone. Poor San Jose, but he's now in Nashville now, which Nashville's kind of cooking. Nashville kind of got hot last season out of nowhere. Nobody believed, and now they have Espinoza to bolster the roster. Thomas, how does that make you feel about Nashville, being that you're so close?
Well, I am the predictor for Sorare inside of Nashville, so outside of when they play Atlanta, I tend to root for them. And yeah, I think they look great. They also have Corcoran, who is a U.S. U20 player, U21 player that I think is about to have a breakout season. So yeah, look for Nashville. I think they'll also switch to a 4-3-3 more often this year, but they still have to get the monkey on their back off, which is the fact they will play Inter Miami in the second round of CONCACAF Champions Cup. Oh God! If there is a real hate match, I mean, I think that's probably the most common matchup amongst MLS teams to play each other in the last 2 years. Like Messi's definitely played Nashville the most, well, maybe not Nashville, maybe not Messi, but Miami has since Messi joined, because I know he's missed a couple of games with injury.
Yes, but we have run up to Nashville quite a bit, and I mean, we're on the winning side of most of those encounters, so it's been pretty good.
Yep.
But I don't look at them like I did last year, where just like Surge and Hani just couldn't do it. Like, this is going to be a completely different look team, so I'm not going to look at the game the same way. You know, it's going to be interesting. But we're also rebuilt in the back, so it'll be fun.
Right. Yeah, and like I think it's safe to say that Nashville and Miami have almost become one of those like natural rivalries where it didn't get pushed. It wasn't one of these like media based like kind of like rivalries. It was like one of those things that they kept meeting up in really important games, and it was most of the games were really good too. So
all right, so Garber, listen, you got to flex the last game of the year to match up against who you play in the first round, because we played them at the end of the year, and then we went right into a best of 3 with them, and it really created a lot more tension.
Oh, yeah, that was a hate series.
So we got to flex the last game of the year where you play your playoff opponent right before.
I mean, hey, they need the views, they need the clicks, they need the subscriptions. So why not add to the shenanigans? Real quick, though, I do want to shout out to the chat. Diogo in here early saying that Nashville does look great. It is going to be a very interesting team this year. And then Mike Bassett, of course, is in here. He'll catch one in the morning. We will make it good just for you so you can watch it back with your breakfast. And, of course, Jay Blaze back again. I know. Say it ain't so. So are there any worries about Nashville now without Walker Zimmerman? That's the thing. Their defense, Nashville has always had that strong core, you know.
They brought in a new center back from...
But Walker Zimmerman.
Yeah, Walker Zimmerman, who wasn't playing majority of the games anyway, though, because he was injured quite often. or missing for international matches. So I think it's for the better. I think it's one of those cases where it just wasn't realistic for them to. He probably wasn't going to take a lower contract. It's similar to the Miles Robinson situation where he wasn't. Well, actually, he did take a lower contract to go play for Cincinnati, but in this case, I guess he just wasn't going to take less, and now he's in Toronto, and I don't think he's making as much there, but. Either he's going to make less elsewhere, or he's going to make more at Nashville. Is what I guess. Maybe they just didn't want to bring him back because they knew that wasn't realistic for their building of the roster. I can't say for certain.
Yeah, it's kind of tough when those older guys keep getting older and their contracts stay large, and it's like eventually you kind of have to cut that umbilical cord and say, "I appreciate you for your time, but it is time to move on." Willis isn't their keeper anymore, is he?
He's there, but he's not tipped to be the starting keeper anymore. It's the backup that played throughout the Open Cup. What was his name again?
Who was it? I don't even remember.
Was it Valdez from Houston?
No, Brian.
Or was it Schwacke?
Schwacke. Yeah, Schwacke. So he's the one that's tipped to be the starter this season after a really great start or Open Cup. And yeah.
So her Deacon here with all the knowledge, obviously thrown in the fact Schwacke. So what's a Schwacke running for these days if he does seem to be the front runner for this Nashville job?
Well, would you want to get his classic or his in season? That's a real question for you.
Jorge's playing the game from 5 years ago. He ain't playing with the game today.
You could pick up his in season card for $24 or for $24.
Rare.
Yeah. Jorge's like, I'm just trying to make it my way to specialist right now. He's like, I'm just trying to specialist.
$2.70 for limited.
Not bad, not bad.
Shout out Deke, though. Everybody who watches this back, if you're not in Deke's Patreon, I recommend just go joining up. You get all your MLS insider news.
Great community.
From the man himself.
Less people in it.
Yeah, I mean, dude, if you're an MLS sicko, I mean, there's really no better place to be. The amount of work and time and effort that Deke puts into this kind of stuff is phenomenal, and you love to see it. Shout out. Nobody would be doing as good without Deke in the community. Shout out to Deke. Thanks for coming in, buddy. Anyway, what else do we want to talk about, guys? Like I said, I need you guys to feel. Oh, actually, you know what? You want to know what I want to talk about real quick? Muriel is officially gone, baby.
Finally, you guys were really bungling that situation.
That stupid 3-year.
Walk me through his exit because I didn't hit translate on all the tweets I was seeing from like where is he going? Colombia?
He went to junior.
It was like some club I hadn't heard of.
No, that's.
I think it's Colombian First Division, right?
It is, yes.
Junior FC, yeah, Colombia. He's going to Colombia. Wow, dude, the Muriel saga, the gnarly 3-year DP deal that we did for Muriel. We showed up out of shape. Okay, there goes 1 year. Second year, it's like, okay, he banged in a couple goals, showed a little flashes, but he just couldn't do it. Just most of our old DPs, like Nani, just summertime sadness hit. It got too hot, and then he just crumbled and fell apart. And then, dude, you could just tell he was just there to cash in a check. We all knew it. The real Orlando Sickles called it from the beginning. Oh, it's been tough. The Orlando City downfall has been tough. Okay, it has been. But Ojeda. We have Ojeda. Ojeda's still here. Pasalic is here, who also kind of faded at the end of the season.
Both Ojedas.
Yeah. And we have Brian Ojeda from RSL next to Cartagena or probably Atuesta. That midfield is going to be interesting because Cartagena is coming back from injury. Atuesta showed his flashes like he always does, and then also disappeared in others. But and now we have Ojeda, which I didn't watch a lot of MLS last season. How did I know RSL's kind of been up and down too. What could we expect from Ojeda?
RSL was down as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah,
they just had a bad year, so I don't know.
Their DP they pulled in from Portugal, he managed to get some traction towards the end of the season, but it really wasn't a great year. Concalves.
Consalves.
And Luna, I mean, still is Luna, right? But he was also gone a bit for international duty, so that didn't help their season at all. And I think that's going to be the case probably going into this World Cup season, is that he's going to be vying for a spot on that roster.
So I guess there is international friendlies leading up to the World Cup, so there will be kind of a weird international window where we lose a lot of people.
There's March, and then is there another one prior to the World Cup, or is it just after that they show up for the pre-cup camp?
I assume camp will probably eat a few people, like eat the World Cup.
Yeah, 100%.
But
it's gonna get real dicey in the MLS. It's gonna be fun.
We'll lose some towards the end.
So there's going to be international very early on because the season starts at the end of February. So straight into international break. Then we're going to have teams in CONCACAF too, which is more rotation on top of the people leaving for all these World Cup camps. Buddy,
Deke, what did we do, man? We have 4 Messis. What did we do?
That's all we need.
I mean, surely there will be international break competitions and specials and.
Yeah, I mean, as long as they let you use a classic card in the World Cup thing that they make up where you have to buy new cards, as long as you can play one classic, at least I have Messi.
Yeah, I'm really curious what they're going to do for what they have to call it something else, don't they?
The Global Cup.
The Global Cup. Yes.
The
Club Global Cup and then the Global Cup.
I mean, I really hope they run it back.
I remember they did like the Panini thing. I don't know if y'all recall that last World Cup. They did like these collectible.
Yeah.
There was no utility for them, or it was very little utility.
The bronze, silver, and gold versions of the cards.
And people were just going bonkers for them.
I totally forgot about that. Do you
think I remember
like that again?
They were. I kind of like them. I kind of like when they did that. I have a couple of my favorite players, and it's just cool to have.
Sick.
Yeah. Like I kind of wish I went back. I mean, you could probably pick up most of them for like 10 cents. Most of them,
100%. Yeah.
If you want some, no.
I'm sure the traders are stacked with them.
I think at one point, if you sent maybe Basilbot, if you sent him he would give you one of those cards as a part of a thank you for sending him a one of. I think I slightly recall this. I don't know if he
also, I don't know if Sorare fixed this, but those you used to be able to put those in trades and you would forego the market fee for whatever, because it wasn't, because you know how some of the cards don't have a market fee.
Yeah,
that card, those World Cup cards, Global Cup cards, used to bypass the market fees. That's why they would be part of trades, especially with all the big bots. That was back in the day.
So like if you're doing a huge gallery sell with Trend, let's say, you would just put one of those in every single one of the transactions. You would get rid of the market. That's actually hilarious.
I don't remember exactly what it was, but I do remember like they were just being used as like trade bait for something. I mean, it would be cool if they did something. Like I know like there was always talk for like, oh, if they did like collections or something like that, or like you actually got something for completing the set. Because like Alex said, like it was cool to get like some of the American guys, like you want the Pulisic and stuff like that. But like there was only like select amount of countries, wasn't every country, and it was just like you didn't really get anything. Like it was cool to have if you had it, but it didn't really like lead to anything.
Yeah, it was really limited, I think, in the actual what you could get. It was just nice to have. Yeah. And if you think about it too, is before so many of the now features existed of like actual collections, right?
Yeah,
I'm fairly certain this existed before we had collection bonuses and missions and all sorts of fun stuff. So I'll be really curious, because what they did last year too is that they also printed out teams that aren't even covered by SO5 in the actual competitions, like Saudi players and other players from other countries that are outside of what Sorare covers in the actual SO5 competition and SO7 competitions.
Yeah, that was great when they were doing it with the rivals. Remember, for the Euros and stuff, where like it was just a ghost.
You built your teams.
You could play like Ronaldo.
I wish
and stuff like.
I hope they bring that back. Bring
back the rivals thing, because we had so much fun as a group. Like
it was so fun of just all of us being like, all right. And I know there were people gaming it, like, all right, so many people have to pick this matchup, and so many people have to pick this matchup because they were trying to get to the top. But that was a blast.
Dude, bring back Rivals, dude. That was
so fun. I can't like Euros, dude. That was
fun.
Like
when Rivals like first dropped, we were all having a blast.
I think the community loved Rivals personally. Like, I mean, yes, it did get a little long in the tooth, like playing every week. So like I stopped playing for a while, but like I mean, they were also giving away way too much essence, to be fair. But
you live and you learn.
It was a fun game mode to just play like every night if you wanted to play every night.
I remember that one week we had where it was us versus the Italians, and we were in D1. I think it was Alex came in with just this monster score at these monster scores at the very end, literally the last game of the game week, and we passed him up for top spot, and we all to get the best rewards in D1 too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I remember I hadn't set any lineups because I was like busy. And then I set 5 lineups in the last 5 games. It was like Colombia and whatever. And I blew every person out like bad. And that was so fun.
Oh, and I think we tied on points and we won on points different, like the table, and we won on like differential from our opponents. That's what it was.
Yeah, we had
that was fun.
On that.
There was nothing like degenning into like those late Ecuador matches and stuff like that, knowing that all the Europeans were asleep, and you're like, there's no players, there's no Sorare cards, there's no pitchers. You don't know who any of these people are, but you're like, oh, these scores are high. Oh, this guy scores really well. You just chuck them in there and hope for the best. That is peak Sorare, baby. That is what we love to see. I do kind of miss Rivals a little bit. It would be fun, but I was kind of thinking about it too, with like kind of you mentioned those special edition cards for like the World Cup. It'd be cool if they released those as like variants. So like you would have like a World Cup variant Mbappe, but if you own an actual Mbappe, like you could just use that card instead. Like, is it a variant cover almost? But like you have to own like the base card. So that way, like you still do feel special. You feel cool if you had this World Cup Mbappe. It really doesn't mean anything anywhere else. But it's like almost like a play. Yeah, like a skin, basically.
Because
I've put that into my surveys a few times. Back when they talked about card customizations, like a survey, like I don't know, a year, 2 years ago or something, which has turned into the winter edition and all these things they've asked. Which are awesome. I said you should allow us to like purchase and or win skins. I think people would love that, to like lay skins on top of their cards, just for different things. Yeah, and I've still put it in my surveys.
Or like dynamic images, stuff like that.
Yeah, just like other ideas, like, or like those, when they wanted to get into the Top Shot business and have like little animated nonsense, they could do various things like that as skins that you could put on top of your cards.
The issue they're going to run into, and this is why that's kind of the only option, is like with last year with the Club World Cup, they did do special edition prints for a lot of teams. The problem is now that they've hit the max on cards and will continue to do that for the next 5 months, like they won't have supply to actually mint more cards that are in season with 25-26, and so that does limit them a bit, and I'm curious how they approach that. And so pardon me, I think that's why I think you're going to see something similar if they do create new cards to what happened either at the last World Cup or like y'all are saying, a skin that you can add, and then by adding it you can enter it into this World Cup comp, which would be a little scummy, because then it's like, oh well, we're basically going around our caps, right? We are yes, it's limited with 1,000. But now we got skins, and so technically it's not like that. Well, you still have to have the card, and you got the other part of the card. Right. I don't know. That feels like a slippery slope.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's crypto, baby.
I mean,
it's one slippery slope.
Listen, as long as they make the game mode fun and engaging, we'll pretty much be okay with anything.
Yeah, that's all I want.
That's true. Honestly, it would be cool if they did kind of bring back like a Rivals-esque kind of thing for the World Cup. Like they have it in their pocket.
I think they got something cooking. Maybe not now, but I think they'll cook something up that's going to be similar to what they did with the Euros competition, because I think they saw the engagement. And the thing is that they're going to use this as a platform for getting more new users. And that's the question is how do you bring in more new users if you can't actually sell them the cards they want, right? They're going to come in, they're going to want Bellingham, they're going to want Mbappe, and they're going to want those cards. Well, if you don't have any
scarce, any supply left, then how are you going to onboard them? So that's kind of the problem, right? Unless you're allowing them to buy classic cards and use those.
Yeah, I guess that does make sense because that's basically what the last World Cup, the Global Cup was an onboarding tool. Like it really is one of the few times, and everybody's doing this. I mean, we're doing this at the Hounds right now. We're like, oh look, the World Cup's coming. Is like we take everything. Like the NFL draft is going to be in Pittsburgh in 100 days. Like you best believe we're going to do everything in our power to try to sucker all those people over across the river to come to the games and like look at the soccer. It's like one of those things. Like all the eyeballs are here. Sorare is the premium football fantasy product right now. Like you think they have to be going hard after all those onboards and all those new people. And yeah, you're right. They can't sell them everything. So they got to give them some free way to engage with the entire World Cup. It'll be fun. It'll be fun for the casuals. Me. Oh boy. Oh Lord.
All right. Unpopular opinion. I will say I kind of don't like that we're hosting or that it's even hosting in our time zone because like I never had as much fun as I did like when it was in South Africa when I would be like going to the bar at 7 and like all the bars would be opening up at like 7 in the morning, dude. We'd just be getting housed on like a Tuesday at 8 o'clock in the morning watching games. Like everybody else around the world's going to get to enjoy that. And like, we're going to be like, it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Boo.
I think you're still going to have the 7 in the morning bars opening up, especially here in Atlanta because we have noon games. But it's not going to be watching games. It's just people getting plastered while they pregame for the noon game. So I think that's what's going to happen, which is sounds fun.
It sounds like a good time to me. Shout out Red or Dad, always in the chat. You love to see it. Let's see. In the Euros in 24, they had these competitions for new players that only required one limited card and the other 4. Okay. So they only require one limited and then the others.
That was semi-pro.
Common. Yeah.
Semi-pro. They had that back in the day for a while.
Yeah. Is that still around?
And that was low-key the most fun because you could win limited cards.
No, man. They just have the common game now. There's no like mixture. It's just common game or.
So that's what I'm thinking is maybe we have those little common packs and then you're building market credits by collecting the common packs for the various World Cup teams. That's actually what it's going to be. Look at NBA and look at and pretty much that's your
everybody get your green gems. Get ready.
Yeah.
That's true.
Go ahead, buy some green gems.
Start building up as much common essence as humanly possible, and do not spend a cent of it.
I mean, because it ideally that would push people towards staying towards the common game anyway. So it's like, okay, cool. Well, we still have this game that you can play outside of the World Cup, and they're already used to. Yeah. Huh.
What do you mean by canceled tickets, Red or Dead? Is that the buyers were canceled them, or that the buyers had their tickets canceled by the stadiums for doing something shady?
If I remember, I did see an article floating around. I didn't click into it. I think it was like almost like they were saying that because of the political environment that we find ourselves in these days, that some people are like, certain things happening that people are actually canceling their like World Cup trips and stuff like that. And they're just deciding not to come over. I don't know how. I wouldn't doubt it. Like there definitely surely are people that are doing that. I just don't know the extent to what that's happening. It's dicey times. Dicey times over here.
Well, my inbox has still not gotten the email for
You've
tickets.
got the ticket.
So
still waiting on it.
Foreigners don't feel safe when they see the news. I don't blame them.
Yeah,
I'm stop watching the news.
I have anecdotal evidence. You know, when I went to the championship game, we were next to a kid. He was a kid from Honduras who just flew in to watch Messi play, and he was like taken off like the next day. But he just flew in that day, like to come watch the game, and then he was in and out. So I mean, like people in South Florida were certainly, and there was plenty in that stadium that I'm sure were doing the same exact thing. They had flown in, and they were on their way out like the following day for that.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't win for the entire world. If you're gonna have fun, you're gonna have fun. And you know what?
Yeah.
What's the World Cup with not feeling safe and or not dying in 110 degree weather?
Yeah.
Right. See, that's what they really should be scared of is coming over here in the summer. I don't think that people are ready to be in Miami in
I'm
July.
just wondering. I really am wondering. I actually look forward to seeing the crowd whenever Brazil and Scotland play, and just to see the red faces and bodies of like every Scot that came over and just didn't realize you should probably be wearing SPF 100.
And honestly, that is going to be the greatest moment of the World Cup is watching like all these Europeans come over and completely getting baked by the sun. Because this summer that I was here, like we hit like 90 degrees at some point in the summer. So I went out to PNC. I went to a baseball game, and when I tell you that people up here up north did not know what to do with the sun, by the end of the baseball game, everybody was like completely red. Everybody looked like lobsters, and I was like, "Oh my god, have you guys never seen the sun before?" I was like, "These poor people," and
What's
this
great-
is here.
What's great is at the bends. So if you're in the supporters area and the sun hits you at a certain time, it turns into like a microwave, and you will just bake. And even if it's closed, you will just bake.
Oh, because it's glass, isn't it?
Because they still have some glass, and so it still has the ability. The sun's still pouring through and stuff.
And so, yeah, I'll be curious how that works out. I cannot tell you the angle of the sun between the hours of 12 p.m. and 2 during June. So we'll just see.
Mike, you are welcome at any of our houses. We're spread out. We are spread out. We are. Oh yeah, Deke. Yeah, I am a Pittsburgh guy. I moved up here to work for the Pittsburgh Riverhounds with Chris Brown, the MLS. Oh, sorry, the USL card guy now.
Yeah, he lives.
This is how long it's been, dude, since you've done a show.
Lives with some bum.
You moved.
Did I know?
Yeah.
It hasn't been a year yet. It'll be a year in March. So
Yeah.
He got chased out of Florida, man. We were coming to get him in Alligator Alcatraz, and he just had to hightail it out here.
I saw it. I had the foresight. I said, I gotta go. Not today. Don't worry, Deke. I disappeared off the face of the earth, and I don't really talk about much of my personal life anywhere anyway. So most people don't even know. Even some of my friends probably haven't even realized I left Florida yet. Just be like that sometimes. That's just life sometimes. I kind of just got up and dipped. Oh.
But if you want, we want to circle back to some MLS talk. Just because, again, Deke's Discord, there's been some news. I have purchased a few players purely off the speculation, which has been a fun time. I did pick up a Timo Werner. I had to.
I was actually about to say I wanted to go back to this conversation eventually.
Yes, we can get in there
because this is a good one. Like I said, I posted in the chat the other day, and I was like, Timo not going to the Red Bulls, it just feels like a dropped ball, and I don't know what the heck is going on in that organization. I mean, why get Werner when you could have Choupo-Moting? Is basically what I'm seeing.
Yeah, Choupo.
No,
but it looks like he's going to be
Werner's
a DP.
already better. Werner's
He's going to
already
be a
better,
DP.
and he hasn't been in the league. We know what
At
season it is.
San
I
Jose.
said in the group chat already. It's Kuiper's season.
Yeah.
Season 3.
Do I think he hits the ground running with San Jose? Probably not, unless they make another move for somebody who can deliver service. Like
Not Espinoza.
Werner and Chicho do not seem like a good mixture for me right now, but
So are they going to play
don't-
two up top, you think?
probably I don't know. What's Bruce Ball looking like? That's the other thing. It's Bruce Ball. Who knows?
Werner couldn't hit the ground running if he was launched by a catapult.
Dude, Werner in Bruce Ball, Werner could be a wingback. Who knows what that guy's cooking?
If you want a fun chart, go look at his transfer market value chart. It is a steep decline.
I mean,
Yeah,
Alex, do you remember how many sitters he missed at Chelsea?
I wish I remembered all of them. There's too many.
Oh my god.
He scored against Madrid though, which was like his crowning achievement.
He did, but he'd always get in the right spot, and then he would just like trip over the ball or fumble over the ball, and just be like, "Well, what are we doing?"
He didn't have much
Sounds
service though. Like Nicholas Jackson is
actually
worse
sounds
in my
like,
opinion. Yeah,
that sounds like Celtic the last 8 games. Just tripping over the ball, couldn't quite finish the sitters. You know, that just sounds like what they were up to.
real.
Hashtag justice for Nance.
But there's a few other interesting pieces that I think. One of them being Griffin Yao is I definitely bought early on that as well. Going to New England. New England could be shopping. Who did I see? Langoni. Or somebody's out there potentially that's it's on the radar. I think they're looking to be picked up off their team. I think it was Luca, if I'm not mistaken, which is interesting. And they just also sold Chancalay to Minnesota. So New England has been making moves.
Yeah, it's funny because I'm like, I have no idea about the manager they picked up. Actually, I don't even remember his name or where he came from.
And my first thought is back to Vancouver, because that was the exact situation. No one ever heard of the guy over here in the US and Canada. And then they end up going to almost win the Shield and the Cup. And yeah, I dislike the Chancalay move. I think he was underutilized at New England. I know he had an ACL tear and he was injured a little bit last season, but I think when he was used right, he was quite good. And so tip of the hat to Minnesota for getting that over the line for a very affordable price. I think it was next to nothing basically. And yeah, we'll see how he'll do in the new system, whatever that system is. I'm sure our New England Revs guy could tell us a lot more, but
yeah,
we'll see. I'm not gonna get optimistic on him, but I'm not gonna just poo-poo on him.
So wait, so is Yeboah still in Minnesota too?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So this is my thought.
Probably on the wing.
Yeah, I think he played on the wing.
He did in New England.
For New England.
Yes.
And this is my thought about Minnesota. Ramsey did not play a sexy brand of football at all. That's why he's going to West Brom. That's why they like him, because West Brom does not play a sexy brand of football at all. And it's kind of it was one of those brands where they actually some players would have really bad games, and it just felt like some players weren't getting the most out of them. I don't know what to make of it. I don't know why Yeboah disappeared off the face of the map after having he was missing a lot of chances, I'll tell you that.
Right.
But I don't know why they brought in Fitz and just sat him on the bench for the rest of the year after they brought him in. And so it's just a lot of questions about what's their strategy with the players they now have, because now they've lost a lot of key players.
Yeah, but I mean, if I remember going into the season last year, we were kind of like, hey, keep an eye on Minnesota. Like it was, I mean, they had the pieces there. Obviously, it didn't come together, and it just doesn't sometimes. But
it was still good. It's just in terms of like Sorare scores, it was not a great brand of football.
Wait, is Bongi still there? Is it Bongi season?
No, he got transferred to Villarreal. Yeah. I don't know what happened to Bongi.
Those two, you're thinking of where did he go?
And then Sang Bin got transferred to. Sang Bin also got moved.
He went back to Korea, didn't he?
No, he's in the MLS still. He got moved. Yeah. I'm gonna look him up.
Sang Bin, huh?
Oh, he went to St. Louis.
St. Louis.
Ooh.
Yeah, he got moved to St. Louis. I don't think he played much.
They weren't great. So
they were great. St. Louis. What is going down over in St. Louis? How's the St. Louis hate watch going for you, Alex?
They released their jersey leaked, and it might possibly be the worst jersey I've ever seen. I'll pull it up.
Well, it always will be, because every time I see Purina, I just think, woof. Every time I see that crap, woof.
Let me pull this thing up.
Speaking of jersey,
top
though,
thing, yeah,
that Red Bull jersey.
I was about to say, the Red Bulls have been selling off every player they have, but they've been making a good jersey. Woof.
Yeah.
Why is it gold? And why does it have this weird?
They try to mimic gold foil.
Yeah, I was just saying, it has this weird foil graphic.
But then on the back collar, it looks like it's a German, it looks German to me on the back collar.
Yeah, you're right.
Half their team is German, right? So.
That's true. Maybe to help them play
not
better,
anymore after they got rid of the sporting director who was bringing all the German players over.
Well, they still got Hartzell,
That's
so
true.
they'll always have the spirit.
Right.
That's really bad. That's really bad. The best kit leak is still the Red Bulls
It
one that I
looks
sent you
like
guys.
one of those.
Yeah, it is.
It just looks like they printed an image of golden tinfoil on it. You know what I mean?
Like St. Louis still thinks Salt Bay is like popular, and so they're like, "Oh, we put gold leaf on our jersey," and it's like that's
my
cool.
God. Not the gold leaf. Maybe it's like realistic. It'll start kind of flaking off little by little in the water. Every time you wash it, it just flakes off a little bit more.
Did you guys see the USMNT kit leaks?
Ooh, that one looked nice.
Ooh,
I did not like it at all.
You didn't like
Really?
it at all? I thought
Not
I
at
liked
all.
it.
I'll pull
You
it
don't
up.
like the Waldo?
I think it's better than the Waldo.
It was similar to the
wait.
Waldo. It was what
Which
I
one is this
understand.
one? Yeah,
Yeah, but the lines
Now
are like
I'm looking-
wavier. They're
Yeah,
like
which
wavy
is
instead
cool.
of straight. Yeah,
It's
I
a
like
little,
it.
it's a little like similar to the Revs kit from a year or two ago. And that's not it.
This. I don't like it. I prefer that one that they had.
So
with Dempsey back
patriotic.
in the day.
Yeah.
I'll wear
straight,
that.
the straight hoops. Yeah, I would
This
wear
is even worse. If it looks like this, it's okay.
That was
that. I
all
like that. I like that.
This does not.
Yeah.
This does
That
not.
looks like a warm up kit.
For sure.
Yeah,
Just
that
with the
looks like
star,
the
like
upper,
little
the warm up.
embroidery. It's got the
Yeah.
something up here. All the Nike ones that have leaked have looked not good. So, in my opinion, Adidas did well, but
I am super excited about grabbing a Portugal kit. Their throwback. It's like a throwback.
I saw that.
kit.
I saw
That's
Brazil
really
had
dope.
a jersey canceled.
Canceled.
Yeah, let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Mexico's doing like the throwback from that the World
Yeah,
Cup.
here
was
it is.
96.
This got canceled because it doesn't have any of their colors in it. But
Oh,
they
it's not
manufactured
green.
some already. But it looks kind of sick.
It looks cool, yeah.
The red.
Speaking of jerseys, doesn't Alex have something to reveal?
Oh, what a
Oh, yeah.
transition! Oh God,
nailed it.
damn. Ah, look at all these professionals in here. Yeah, Alex, what you got? And tell the people. Drop that name. How'd you win it?
So Sorare Discord does trivia sometimes. And one day I was just sitting around, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna enter this. And a lot of the stuff that popped up, I actually had a good idea about. It was a lot of like Christmas, Boxing Day stuff. And I did a little research before. I was like, they're gonna ask about footballers' birthdays. I'm gonna just look up who's born. And they had like 4 or 5 questions about that. So that was free points. I ended up getting second. Top prize was a mystery sign jersey, but second place was just a mystery jersey. So
Hell yeah!
Wait,
I got it.
We got to put bets in. All right, we got to put
Yeah.
put our bets in first.
I'll say what I want first. I want
Mm-hmm.
top 3: Fenerbahce, Chelsea, Barcelona, because that'd be cool. The new one, the one that just came out.
All right.
do
I
you
say
guys
it's
think?
a messy jersey.
Yeah, did they give me the juice, the MLS juice, because they know, or did they just throw
Right.
something in here?
Dude, I'm gonna hope it's like an Yang for you. I want something like
I'm gonna
Jay-
say
That would be sick.
I'm gonna say St. Louis.
Imagine.
Wow, what a guy!
They just
Honestly-
they saw the address and they're like, yeah, like you probably like St. Louis.
In Missouri, yeah. Imagine.
Honestly, for the content, I don't hope that for my friend, but for the content, baby, let's get it.
Oh.
Let's get St. Louis.
we're gonna blow up. We're gonna blow up the Discord if it is.
If it isn't St. Louis, I swear it's not going to be. They're not going to give me MLS jersey.
You see
I
what
think
you
that-
did?
I think it'll be, if I had to guess, it'd be European, like big league European.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Nah, dude,
not.
like Hanover or something fun.
That would be fire.
It's a Hearts jersey.
Or like a cool French jersey. All right, we're
Yeah.
gonna get the but I'm gonna see if I can grab the card first. I'm not gonna look inside because I think there might be a card. Is there no card? Okay, I think we just got
deep in there.
All right, peak.
Oh,
Ooh,
red,
wait,
Red,
Red-
could be
red-
AZ.
red and
red
white.
and white.
Arsenal?
Got a name on the back? No. Okay, this is cool.
Ooh, it's
We
cool.
got, it's authentic too, like the more expensive.
Hell yeah.
We got Girona.
Oh,
That's
there you
kind
go.
of fire.
Really cool.
one.
Yeah.
Such a nice kit.
Girona with tags,
Yep.
brand new from So Rare. Thank you, So Rare. Thank you,
Awesome.
Hoodwink, for getting this situated and getting me to talk to the right people to get the prize claimed. Yeah, that's
Hell yeah, hoodwink.
Hoodwink coming through.
Too bad it's not a Tati Castellanos freaking Girona jersey.
So they just sent this with nothing.
Not even
Yeah,
silver packaging or anything.
Now I feel like it's at a Hoodwink's personal collection. You just took that thing.
Thanks,
from.
Hoodwink, for the personal jersey.
Hoodwink worn.
That was
See, look at
Hoodwink,
that.
Game
coming
worn.
through with that.
The greatest fantasy football game alive, baby. Where else can you get free kits on the regular? Everybody here's gotten a kit, right? Except for me.
Not me.
Oh, not
This is my
you.
second one.
I got a.
I got beat out
signed-
by the collection points for the stupid K League or no J League by one guy at the last minute, and it's 10 points because he got one special edition I didn't get. I couldn't have been more angry about that.
I got a signed Darmstadt from not when they were before they got promoted and relegated again. And then I have the one from J League last season.
That was such a cool kit.
Yeah, no.
Did you get yours
Yeah.
by using your SO coins back when the SO coins were ending? Or no?
Yeah, I want to say the Darmstadt one was because they would open up they do an announcement of
Yes.
and you have to get it like right there. Like you're just
drops.
pounding. And I managed to get it. It was one of the last ones they did before they discontinued So Coins.
I used my So coins to get a hat.
I actually have the hat. It's a little dirty right now from yard work. So
Oh yeah, mine's been through the ringer at this point. It's all like 30 and freaking sunbaked, but it's still here. Look at it. Look at it. Oh,
There you
not
go.
the OG silver hat, but it's been through the ringer.
I don't know
once
where
in a
mine
while,
is. It's somewhere.
every
around
once in
here.
a while, I still wear it. See, good sir. Well, I didn't even realize when I was looking up the information for that winter thing. I didn't realize that Sorare did like winter clothes drops and stuff with like scarves and like jackets and stuff like that. That would have been sick.
Yeah, they
That
did
would've been
packages, which is
Yeah.
pretty cool.
I've always said it. I've been saying this for years, man. Sorare needs to do more with merch. They can make a killing on merch alone. Fuck these NFTs. Fuck these
If
digital
they-
collectibles.
If they dropped a store with like $25 shirts and $50 hoodies, come on. That's
The
free.
problem is they actually need another company
Free
to
money.
fulfill that because they can't fulfill that stuff. That's really the problem. So they need a partner.
This is their fulfillment.
Yeah,
quality.
Alex,
They
you got
were
a
in
prime
charge of
example of their fulfillment center. This is their fulfillment center, which is like pathetic. So they need a good partner who could handle that and have authentic like
Listen,
stuff.
they were busy porting over to Solano. Okay, they didn't have time to package up the jersey real good. Okay. Did you guys get the survey? Yes. Apparently,
Yes.
there's a new
I
survey
actually
survey
didn't get
going
it.
around. I couldn't tell you if I did. But apparently I did see Laird reposted something because like after we had the conversation about subs last week, apparently there was a section about subs and none of the
Yes.
options were anything that we talked about on the show. So we're either in
No.
trouble or we're dumb. I'm just gonna go. No, we're in trouble.
they weren't. I didn't know. So they actually had the options laid out of what they wanted for subs. Can you
Let me.
walk me through it?
Oh yeah, you didn't see it, Tom?
Yeah,
Okay,
I've been a little out of the loop. I've been busy.
yeah. I'll.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
how
they
long
had-
ago was this now?
This last
I'm
week, wasn't
looking.
it?
Yeah.
Or
I'm looking.
did you get the survey? Can we do the survey?
I didn't get the
just-
survey. I'm not cool.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Let's see. I'm looking through Laird stuff now. Okay, here it is.
Content creator Laird posts a lot though.
Yeah, here you go. I can.
Yeah, share that screen. Oh, what did I do? Aha.
See it?
So this is interesting
Mm.
because they in the
No, I don't
last
see it.
You
yeah
don't see it?
bring your I gotta share it. But in the last post they
Oh,
did
we're just
about
sharing.
talking about the news of the news, they mentioned that they would have more information by now. And
Uh-oh.
yeah, there's no info, no release yet. So I'm curious when we'll actually get the release for MLS because there was also conversation about who are going to be partners for next season. They're kind of saying how partners they might be having conversations right up until the release happens.
All right, should be up now
All right, let's
on
see.
my side.
Yeah, so below are potential ways that DMP scoring could be changed for Sorare MLS leaderboard competitions. Which do you prefer? No change, keep it as is. Each DMP is replaced with a score of 35 points. Each DMP is replaced with a score of 25 points, going back to their previous change from years ago. 10% score bonus placed on all non-DP cards. Ability to add an additional card when setting lineups to be used as a DNP substitute.
So wait, okay, let me make sure I understand 2 and 3, right? So you get a DNP and they don't play, but you still get 35 points for entering them into
Correct.
So you get 25 if that's what you
just for
So you could just you could play 5 cards that don't play that week, and it would be whatever plus captain bonus.
That's just weird. I don't like
Definitely
that
not
one.
either of
Yes.
And then
those two are the most atrocious options.
end of January. Okay, I thought it was beginning of January.
I think the best out of those is probably 4.
So I'm a
10% score
sicko,
bonus,
and number
but
4 to me is the one that you can game the most because you're basically giving 40% bonus to your team if you know how to game it right. Those 4 players are worth more probably than the 5th guy.
Because even if all 4 of your cards score 100, you only get 10 points. So the max you can get is 40 points anyway. So you might as well just get the auto 35 and not expect the 4 of your guys to hit 100. Right?
Oh, I was adding the captain. Yeah. I was doing multiplicative with the captain and not additive with the extra 10 points. So the captain was going up.
Oh, I guess yeah. I guess the captain would be a little bit more too.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be enough. It would be inconsequential. Like Messi's 150 wouldn't be any better. Like 160.
Right.
yeah, I'm just like none of those. I don't even feel like any of the people in the community would like that either. The point was they want to get rid of the player that didn't play.
Right.
Yes.
And so quite literally the only option is, options are other, one of our ideas, and then the one above that where you would actually have substitutes, because the others are not subs. They're just consolation prizes.
Right. Which
In the other, by the way, Thomas, I did put your idea. By the way, I said we have to use a clue type system or essence to pay for the sub.
I like that. I appreciate
Or
it.
money. So rare.
or
$5 to replace.
That was my devilish idea at one point, was that you could replace DMPs with players you insta buy.
Oh my god! Do you know how much
you have to buy
much money?
And it was like, I was like, yeah, I mean, hey man, you want a profit mechanism? Here you go. And
they better call in the National Guard. The community is going to be.
I think I posted it to Twitter, and people were going like, the ratio was there, right? I got ratioed, right? People were not happy with the idea.
But like, how many people degen into Rivals when they did that? Giving you the ability to insta buy right there from Rivals as you're setting a lineup, like it got everybody. It got everybody for that extra little bit of cheese. So.
Yeah, it was funny, but yeah. So anyway, I went with the last one and then other for my choices.
Yeah, I mean, I guess having that additional slot makes sense, and they do sub in just in case. It's still not great,
but the community I think really hates 2 and 3 the most, so we're most likely to get 2 and 3.
I would Redder did wait for the 25 points in subs, though.
In subs. I mean, 25 points is effectively a DMP because then they're going to adjust streaks by 25 points. So it's like the guy never played anyway. You know, like that's why I don't like 2 and 3 is because like no matter what, it doesn't change the math. Like they're not going to let you have a free 35 points for streaks. That's just crazy.
Yeah, at the end of the day, too, I don't think there'd be very many times where that 35 points would make much of a difference for me.
Right. Like if you're dropping a 35, you're still probably not getting anywhere near where you want to be anyway.
It still would work for streaks 1 and 2 for sure.
Yeah, I guess
streaks 1 and 2 would definitely help with a 35.
But it feels better than 0, I guess.
I want to feel bad about my lineup, so give me that 0.
Yeah,
I likely just did something I shouldn't have done. It's probably my fault.
Actions have consequences, okay?
Yeah, Red or Dead. I totally agree, and I feel like that's why they would adjust it on us because I feel like it's only $3 or $5, whatever the low streak is, depending on what you're playing. So to like us, it's no big deal, but to them, if they're shelling out $3 and $5, a few thousand more times over the course of the season every week, it's just bad business for them.
I'm in on the insta buy sub.
You know,
Is the
it's-
guy who doesn't play.
Imagine how jacked up the buy prices would get.
Because like think about it. If your guy's out, then most likely someone else is subbing in. That guy probably really cheap on the market. If you're locked in, baby, you're getting one of those first insta buys.
Exactly.
And then
That was my thought. Like the game that triggered this was I remember.
I mean,
I think I would have won. I think I would have won the competition that week. It was Santi had this no news DMP out of nowhere, and I was like, I wish I could put Maxi in because I think he's going to score, and he scored 2 goals. And I was like, yeah, I would have insta bought him, and I would have put Maxi in for $10.
yeah,
100%.
yeah. No,
No
because
second,
because
it was a great. It was literally the last card in the lineup, and I needed him to play because it was a fantastic lineup that was vying for potentially top spot for a podium. I was like, yeah, I would spend the money for that chance to actually cement this in the podium,
Yeah.
but I couldn't.
No,
But that's why, yeah, it's also a slippery slope.
Nico's just going, what? Cha-ching, cha-ching. We're going, wait, what? Why did we think of this?
Oh, that's
Then
right.
hold up.
I just had a survey pop up in my survey account.
That's crazy.
We need
We
a cut.
like this
We need a
guy.
cut. We need
We're
a cut
like-
of that.
This guy Thomas really has great ideas. We got to see what else he's cooking.
Get your own data guy, so rare. Get your own data guy. Clinton first. Oh boy. Yo, is there any juice to this Josh Sargent to Toronto?
Ooh, I'd love to talk about Toronto. Actually, I'm right now stock up for me on Toronto. They have
Stock
completely
up?
rebuilt. They have completely rebuilt this project, starting with the Mihailovic purchase last summer.
Did y'all see Jordy's mom passed away?
Oh no.
I did
No,
see that.
I did not
Yeah.
see that.
I was
Well,
seeing some news
show's
about that.
canceled. Oh boy.
Yeah, sorry to be a damper, but I was looking.
No,
It's okay.
I mean,
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, thoughts with his family.
Thoughts with his family for sure. Oh,
but Toronto has basically rebuilt front to back, and if they get Sargent, I mean, they're looking strong. I will say that.
I mean, Sargent up top. Okay, so who's replacing Sean John?
They don't have a replacement. I think it's the Gavral.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gavron,
Gavron. Yeah.
Yeah. young guy, but they believe in him. They got Sifu Fuentes up in the mid, being a nasty little
Walker.
Yeah, they got Walker Zim. They got out on the wings. They got Corbineau, I believe, from Montreal, who was pretty good. And then on the other side, who's on the other side?
I think their
Look at
wings are
Sorio's
still
there.
a little lacking.
Yeah, Sorio's going to be with Cifuentes, I believe, in the lineup.
There's a few spots.
Look at
like
Richie
Toronto-
Larea. They play a 5-back, right? Or is there? I assume they're new manager.
Forgot
We'll
about
probably switch things
Larea.
up.
God.
Yeah, they got. I'm
And
telling
he
you,
was
like,
hurt last year too.
I'm telling you, Toronto stocks up right now. This
Yeah,
is the way too early preseason rankings, and I have them stock up.
Which
And I
shout
think-
out for giving us Tyree Spicer, by the way.
Hey, 2 weeks from now, everybody, best sleeper team in the MLS, Toronto FC. It always happens.
Well, I think they got
We'll
the
see it on
right
Sorare
coach.
Twitter.
They have a great coach because Frazier is still there, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I think what I saw was pretty conflicting on Sargent because I think I saw that he was staying and that he was going to, because they're in a relegation battle right now,
Right.
and that he doesn't want to leave during a relegation battle. But I also saw that he skipped a game.
Oh, like right after the news dropped, right?
Right. For apparently texted his coach for transfer reasons.
Yeah. Texted his coach, like, I'm not coming to the game today.
Yeah.
I'm working on a transfer myself.
Right. So I think it's kind of the
Yeah. Tom Drop talks on going. Toronto confident player wants it.
I think it's will
This was-
Norwich
2 days ago.
take the money? I mean, they got it right. Well, no. Also, I was seeing that there are some Premier League teams.
There were some
actually
Prem teams.
that
Yeah.
are interested
Also in
in
the
him
same
as
18
well.
million fee. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I think you got to think about national team and
Playing time, World Cup.
Start it if you're going to start a Prem team. Then yeah, you go. There's like Burnley, who Burnley needs a forward, so he'll start. They need a number 9.
Yeah. I mean, Josh Sargent's always showed flashes. I mean, the consistency was never there, but like when he was on, he was on.
Did he play in the Prem, or had he moved to Norwich when they were in the Prem last? I can't recall.
Yeah, he did not do well.
I think so.
I'd like to see him get one more shot. I think he has, because he's been so good in Championship for the last 2 years. Even this season, I know they're having a terrible year, but I'd like to see him take another shot at the Prem. Unless it's just a matter of I want to get payday, but you got to think you're going to get a payday for a number 9 in the Prem. Come on.
Yeah. But again, it might just come down to...
Yeah, bet on yourself. If this is what happens and you make this transfer, I mean, you'll get paid if you do something this last.
Right. And if it doesn't work out, you'll still go to an MLS team and still get a DP salary.
You can still come to MLS and get paid. Let's be real.
What's one more year, bro? The MLS, we're always here to welcome you with open arms.
What's one more year? Because he's only 25. So really, what is one more year?
Sargent really only 25 still?
Yeah.
Dude,
that's kind of crazy.
A long time.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
The U.S. system a while.
It was Shaka.
Kellen Acosta, by the way.
Going back to Europe.
Go to Poland.
Go to Poland. That felt out of left field today. I was like, what?
Yeah.
I thought Kellen Acosta was on his way out. He was getting dumped around MLS going, oh, thanks for your veteran service, buddy, but we're moving you on.
Yeah, and that was a really funny one.
Yeah, what is it? Yeah.
And then Berhalter had a little thing, said they worked with Acosta to find him a move and whatnot.
That's interesting. I wonder why they just, was he wanting to go back and try Europe again, or did he just not like Chicago? Doesn't like Malort?
I don't know. I feel I don't know, because I feel like Greg is building something. So either it's weird if he didn't like Chicago, but maybe he just
Is he a DP?
I don't think so.
No.
Is he? No, I don't know.
There's no way. I mean, there is.
He might be Max Tam.
Yeah,
right.
Because I really do think Lewandowski is going to come to Chicago this summer.
Me too.
I don't know, dude. There's a lot of Orlando City rumors, and we just to get rid of Muriel.
Orlando City's not doing any. Let's make moves like that, dude.
They only have 2 DPs. It's weird though, because it's like, where would Coopers go? Because Coopers is a number 9.
Queepers. Oh, that's true.
So they would have, but they also only have. Well, they have that guy that got hurt.
Yeah, Franco, who was awesome. The dude
from
Portugal.
Minute. Yeah, he was like
the dude from Portugal. He was so good, and then he just got hurt.
Zinkernagel too.
Oh, they got Big Zink. They got Big Zink, and they got
not a DP.
What's his name?
Bamba
on the other side.
Oh, that's right. Bamba's there too.
Bamba, yeah.
Yeah, so I think what would happen is they would have to move Coopers on and bring in Lewandowski to make it work, because I think the Franco guy is a DP, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, he's not listed on the wiki page for DPs, but I think it's because he was on loan technically. So maybe he hasn't come back. I don't know.
Dude, he got to play 6 games. In 6 games, 4 decisives. Andre
I think
Franco,
he had a game where he had 3 assists.
He had 2. 2
assists. Yeah.
What, so, Jack Elliott back?
He played 6 games, and in those 6 games, 4 decisives. Like, he was cooking with that. You know what, though? Kuipers is a perfect cash for candidate, by the way. If any team has got money, that's an excellent cash for move, I think, for a team out there.
Yo, Kansas City
we might be in the market by then if Latiolaf hasn't worked out.
Dude, Atlanta's kind of balling, though. They're the only team that puts out $20 million, and then just like the dude stinks, and like the fan base is okay with moving on from the guy like instantly. Didn't work out.
The hottest thing in Europe, came to Atlanta and said, "I'm good."
He spent more time modeling than he did scoring goals.
Yo, that's Atlanta. That's Atlanta lifestyle.
Right, he embraced it. I really hope he turns it around. I mean, I think it was that he played nonstop for a year and a half, basically, on top of international breaks. So I get that. I really hope he turns it around.
I mean, we've seen that before. We've seen it in MLS. So they play full
Yeah.
seasons, come straight here into another half season, and they're just cooked by the end of it.
Even Giacomakis, whenever he came here for that half season, he was tired. You could tell he was just.
Well, Gigi's a bum anyway.
All right,
Yeah,
so Red or Dead bringing up another team that we can talk about some moves that they've made.
Ooh.
Guilherme from I believe it is the one from Santos, right? The forward. Is he a forward?
Yeah, I actually don't know. I don't recognize him.
I have his card, classic from back in the day.
Also,
'Cause-
Ache returning back to Houston.
Hector Herrera coming back to
right.
Houston.
We were joking about that last
Spicy.
week.
And I heard something crazy is that even though he left, his son is in the Houston Dynamo Academy still, and he was
really?
even when he left. Yeah. So I guess they didn't have a terrible relationship when like he left because his son still stayed in the academy, which was funny.
I mean, sometimes you got to hawk two of that thing to Mexico for a little bit, you know.
Win 2 titles and
gotta
come
pay off
back.
that mortgage.
Like,
Yeah.
listen, we got Messi's kids in the academy. They're not going to stick around. They're going to Barca as soon as that becomes available.
Yeah, the fighting Ben Olsens are still cooking down there. I don't know what they're cooking with, but they're cooking something. Dude. I mean, that's what 2 more years on Hector Herrera's belt. I mean, granted, he got like a second wind there for a little bit in Houston, but how effective is he going to be? I don't know. For this team that is already in shambles.
He's a
Team's
super
already in
sub. I don't think he's a starter for them anymore. I hope not.
I assume he's
mean-
coming back on some crazy team-friendly deal, though, no?
I think so.
Probably.
Yeah.
I think he got paid in Mexico. That seems to be the standard play we've talked about. You leave MLS, you go to Mexico, you get paid for 1 year, then for some reason they just dump you back to MLS.
Well, he hardly
Hey,
played
Cowell.
with Toluca,
No.
but he won like 1 title or 2 titles at Toluca.
2. They won, but they've won back to back.
Yeah.
Oh, Hector Herrera. Hey, maybe I get to use that freaking that classic
then-
rare Herrera that I paid.
I don't think he made an
28.19.
appearance. I don't think he made an appearance this season.
Yeah, he just sat there chilling. You know who else? Another Texas team is there's a certain Jaime Rodriguez
Oh, I know that's been
Oh, here
heating
we
up.
go.
linked to
Oh,
Austin.
boy. Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it.
Why
Dude,
is it
always
always it's
the
actually
Jaime
coming from his-
shenanigans, man?
It's at least coming from his agent, so at least it has some like basis in reality.
It's leverage. It's leverage. He's going somewhere else. He's using this to get somewhere else. Jaime to MLS is never gonna happen.
I
Dude,
looked it
but-
up. Ache made 1 appearance or 1 start for Toluca. He scored a goal and got a red card. And then he's only made sub appearances since.
Sick.
Okay.
Oh,
Can we-
also Houston's also working on getting Bogusz. Another move for them.
Yeah.
Whoa,
That's another move for them.
That's a big move.
Yeah.
Someone did send me an offer for my Hector Herrera. Maybe I should have accepted it. It was very low.
Yeah,
I think I still
Yeah,
have
you
a
can't-
rare and limited. I do. He's $5 now. She.
I had that 2019. That I got that old school.
They
Ache,
sent me
Ache.
a 58-cent offer for my limited Hector Herrera.
Mine's sealed. It's nice and shiny.
Ooh, look at that shiny little thing.
I don't know if my other one's sealed though. I think it's just sitting there.
How's the classic rare streets these days?
Very scarce.
Is it cheap? Can you win? Can you win things?
You can win arena.
Yeah,
You
you
can
can
win
win
Essence.
arena.
Yeah.
So classic
that's
rare
it.
arenas where you go.
Yeah, like I'm gonna be playing nonstop arena with all my classic MLS cards once the season's back.
Okay,
Oh, for sure.
We'll have to do a show about that for sure. Red or Dead coming in hot with the. So who are the blindside picks this year? An underperforming team that has improved and you expect to hit the playoffs. Great question, Red or Dead. Alex, who's it gonna be?
You
I
can't
wish
say
I could-
Sporting-
I wish I could say us,
One day.
but
One day.
there's no world. Underperforming from last year.
Orlando City, baby.
Y'all didn't underperform. Y'all made the playoffs, though.
We did not. We made the play in. We lost the play.
You made the play in.
It's not the play.
I'd have to look. I haven't been too tapped into MLS like scouting.
Honestly, me either. This is my first jump back into the pond.
This is the first time you're hearing some stuff, huh?
A little bit. Like I said, I still have notifications on and I do see it, but like normally I'm just like, oh, cool, and I just kind of move on. I don't know.
I'm kind of waiting for what they drop at the end of the month, and then I don't know. There's only like so much they could change, right? But I think I have the guys I want for at least the limited side for classic and for the in season that are going to be eligible for in season for the first half of this year. And then that's it. Like when I saw the Griffin Yao news, I went, that was my response. I was like,
I bought 2 forwards off the news, Griffin Yao, and I bought Zach Booth, who went back to RSL, by the way. He's another young kid. And I'm like, these young guys, if they end up actually playing and they don't make my MLS street teams, like they're U23 guys I can put in.
Yes. Why is he so expensive? Why?
Dude, this was the buy up on the news, bro. I got in at $2.
Everyone wants to limit it forward, and that's the thing. I think if
MLS silly season,
if it was a defender that I actually felt like I bought Shea, for example, I was like, yeah, defender.
I bought Shea as well. Yeah,
that I think is going to be starting, has a 0 L10 L15 going into week 1, and on a team that is historically decent with their center backs despite having a coaching change. Yeah, like I'll take that. If it was a midfielder, sure. If it was a goalkeeper, probably.
I bought a 0. If you want a 0 midfielder, the Hazmat O'Hedaran guy, he's one. He's a midfielder. He just went to. Where did he go? I don't know.
He's a central midfielder, though, right? And so that's my thing is I would want someone that's going to be either on sets, that's going to be number 10 or a winger role.
True.
And I got this. I think I looked at him and I was like, I think this is like a defensive midfielder. And those are just sort of they're very, very dependent on the style of play that team has. And I just don't know what they're going to be. Like I bought Lo Celso whenever I saw that maybe it's back on.
And he scored the
Zach bought me out before I could get in. He's watching me and he's like, haha, I got the 2-1 before you.
I swept the floor right in front of him. Like, think. Because actually I can use him for La Liga. That's why I bought 2, because I can still use him for my 5 streaks.
And likewise, and I said, okay, like huge upside if he ends up going to Miami, and if he doesn't, then yeah, I'll use him because I'm always complaining about I can't find a freaking midfielder in La Liga, and then well, he can score high.
Look at that 156 points, Lo Celso.
Yeah, I think I captained him when he got 100 one time. At some point, he was really good at whenever I had him, and then he got hurt.
Yeah,
but it also took him. I got this. I don't know when I got this. January. I don't think I unsealed this until May. Like it took him that long to get a decisive. Where is it at?
Hey, sometimes you got to be early.
It was like, yeah, it was this. Like I got him here, and then all that, and then he finally got one right at the end of the season. Oh wait, I'm looking wrong. Here it is. This.
Oof.
Yeah.
But yeah, right now I would say there's no big news as far as like I'm just buying guys because. To be fair, I have money in my wallet, so I'm just taking some flyers right now on rumors. And like I said, I'll probably try to move Werner if the price, like if I get price action and he goes up like $10, I'll probably.
The thing about Werner too is I didn't buy in, and then I saw the rumor or the news about how they accidentally released SB, and I'm like, I don't get the feeling this is a well-run organization.
San Jose? What? What gave you that impression?
Yeah, and I know it's Bruce, but good Lord. I mean, I'd actually love to just be a fly in the wall in the room of that when that conversation happened of, hey, so SB's a free agent and he doesn't want to sign with us again, even though we could have not had him as a free agent.
Like,
which is the funniest part, right? We didn't
If you-
trigger it to basically hold them hostage.
if you see
Clearly-
an investigation of Bruce Arena in the next 6 months,
Not again.
I don't think we could blame him this time. To be quite honest with you,
Okay. All right. I like where Philly Dilly's head's at. Dark horse picks are teams that don't have extra games, no Champions Cup, no Leagues Cup, etc. Dude,
Well,
I've been
some-
saying
they
it
have
for
to have
years,
something.
man. You
They have to have
fade
something.
CONCACAF. You gotta fade CONCACAF. I'm so
we're
tired
back.
of those rotation shenanigans. Philly
Well, they have to
Dilly.
have extra games. They're either in the Open Cup or Leagues Cup.
Oh, but
Yeah.
that's different. It's mostly like CONCACAF.
yeah, Open Cup's not really a real competition anyway, so it doesn't really
Whoa,
count
whoa,
as like
whoa, whoa.
silverware or anything.
Whoa, calm down. Calm down.
Okay, who are my?
Calm down.
Well, I've already
We're going to war again? 2 episodes in a row, really? This is gonna be
I
worse
think
than the
we're-
Celtic conversation.
Like I said, stock's up right now for me on Toronto. I think Toronto is the team right now for me.
From that little conversation, but I've been destroyed by Toronto before. Okay, so if I'm a little hesitant,
They got to stay healthy. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
Walker got hurt a lot last year. Richie Laryea gets hurt all the time.
I mean they're both going to be
They
out. for
don't have a
international.
keeper right now. They just got to stay healthy and get a keeper.
Yeah,
It's
And a
probably
striker.
it's probably Atlanta,
Oh, okay.
but I can't say how much upside you're gonna get.
I mean Tata's back. I mean you guys
Yeah.
have a lot of money invested in players. I mean
Yeah, look, I mean,
all the tools are there. Whether they can actually do it or not.
all the stars were aligned at the beginning of last January, and well, here we are. But
You know what needs to happen for Atlanta to be good? I think Joseph needs to come back.
well, that's why he's doing. We were just talking about it. You go you go to Mexico, you do your little round, and then you come back, right? And so
Yeah.
he's going to Toluca. He's going to play season in Liga MX, and then he'll come back to Atlanta.
Yeah, I think Joseph's the key. Joseph and Tata back
Possibly.
together again. Come on,
Dude,
come
and
on.
Chucky, wait, and Chucky on the outs?
So yeah, and it's interesting because we sold Sleesh to Braunby, and the leaves open. I actually keep forgetting we signed this Alzate guy from the Colombian from, I think it was in Belgium. I can't remember
The
exactly.
wingback?
No, he's a central mid.
Ooh,
Yeah. So
is
Let me-
Mayumba gone?
what's his name? Because and this is where it kind of Steven Alzate. So we signed him, and he played for Ronnie whenever he was with Standard, and he played a couple of games. I think he actually had one decent game where he had an assist, and otherwise, it was pretty meh. So I don't know if that's going to be that central mid, or if we're going to bring in some mentally unstable South American, which is typically the profile of like that hard-hitting midfielder Tata likes.
That's true.
It's such a true.
It's just facts. I mean, Tata's that kind of person, so yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, I need Tata to call Miami and be like, "We'll take Toto Aviles back since he paid all that damn money for him. I want him."
Aviles is that center back, right?
Yeah,
they got a red
He
card
actually
every game.
fits the profile of mentally unstable. Like that.
but you
kid-
know what's funny? Like he's actually good. He just has he's young
just
and he has
mean.
like mental. He has like
Dick on the
lapses in
soccer
judgment.
field. Like he is that guy that is just like, fuck this guy.
Every
And to be
team needs
fair-
one. Every team needs
To
one.
be fair, he did get played this year as a defensive mid in some of the substitution appearances he's made, and actually him in the mid as like a bruiser was pretty damn good.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
No,
Yeah.
especially getting to learn under Busquets for a little bit. Like, dude, like whatever shithouser he already had, Busquets just took it to another level. He
Yeah.
just taught him how to get away with it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see with Atlanta, right? Atlanta could be. I mean, they very well could be.
It's
It's
gonna
very
be
likely
it's
they're
a
not.
win-win either way. It's a win-win either way because either Tata turns it around and we're back, or if Tata can't turn it around, a lot of people are cleared out, including the scouting department that has not brought in players that have performed up to expectations. I think that's one of my biggest concerns actually with Atlanta. If you look at Lottie Loth, you look at the other guys that we were interested in last year when trying to find that number 9 DP, I think all of them have had pretty lackluster wherever they went. So I think it was Kyogo, who was at Celtic, and he went. He's at two teams now, and both teams he's underperformed. He can't even start. Can't even start in the championship right now. You look at Cabral, who went to Botafogo. I don't think he had a great season. And then there's, Lotte did not have a great season. And then there was one other guy, and I forget his name, but the fan base didn't like him because he had some prior off the field incidents. I think he actually has performed the best, funny enough. And so he's in Ligue 1. I'll try and find his name. He used to play for Leicester.
Y'all didn't get Furuhashi, right?
No, we were going after Kyogo though. Remember they MLS leaked an article saying that we were signing him.
That's
and then
right.
It wasn't Kyogo. It was the what's his name from J League?
Togashi.
And then there's other articles saying, that the player is upset that basically got mixed up with the other Japanese player. We found out
that the MLS social media department thinks all Asian people look alike.
And that was the tip off, yeah.
So that was. there's never any concrete news saying he actually was that we were interested. I think it was. I think we definitely were though. But yeah, so I don't know. It's that's my biggest concern. It's like, the coaching didn't work out, but we just have not had. Funny enough, since really since like Garth's after that first window where they brought in Saba, Mayumba, and a few others that actually killed it for a good year prior to, I think, Pineda being fired.
Took down Messi.
Yeah, and like that was kind of our last, what felt like a really good window for signings in terms of immediate impact. If you look at our summer window this year, the guys that we brought in, they were stopgap. Like they're trying to plug the holes of a ship, that was already half underwater, but they did not perform, I think, as well either. They didn't obviously turn things around in any sense. So it's concerning to me. I'll be curious to see how Tata can really help transform that, because that's the one thing I do appreciate us bringing him back for, is that he is very good at kind of identifying talent in his own way. And he's probably, I don't know why we stopped going to South America in general, but he probably looked at the department and said, yeah, we're going back to Argentina. You can stop with all this European shenanigans.
And that's the thing with all the Tata shenanigans, and like he does fall off, right? Like you can tell Tata gets to a point where he just stops caring, and like you see like the ship start to fall apart. But like when he's locked in and he's engaged, like Tata truly is just like one of the better coaches that MLS has seen in a while. So if anybody could turn Atlanta around, it's probably him.
And if he can't, then there's a lot of people that are about to lose their job, and Tata's not going to be one of them.
Right.
It's not, in my mind, it's not his fault at that point.
Yeah, I mean, if Tata can't do it with all the millions of dollars on the pitch, then nobody can at this point. Yeah, other dark horses are guys who had big signings last year and underperformed. Lee takes a while to get acclimated. That's very true. We've been saying that forever.
Yeah, I just think the bottom teams are the bottom teams. Like right now, looking at the West, teams I still think are bad. Sorry, dude, but Sporting, no good. San Jose, no good. Portland, no good. The Galaxy, unfortunately, with injury again.
R.I.P. Puig again.
They could still be good for Sorare without Puig. Look at like Peck's last scores.
I think they can bring in a player though, can't they?
I believe you're able to use that money temporarily
as long as they put Ricky on the season ending,
which he is.
Yeah, and like
and that was the issue last year, is they didn't want to do that because they thought they could bring him back for at least like maybe they can wrap up the season, right? And it didn't work out.
Yeah.
I mean, Chris should be happy though. DC is doing St. Louis garbage. Like DC's making moves. I don't think they're going to be very good, but at least they're trying something.
DC might. I mean, look, DC's always kind of hung around, right? They were always kind of a thorn in everybody's sides with Benteke up top. And they've moved some good pieces
for a tryout.
That was. I mean, the fact that they can't even give the guy a straight contract. They're like, no, you got to try out first.
Brooks Lennon and Baribo.
Yeah.
Yeah, Typer was sneaky,
The
man.
That
service.
actually could be a nice little duo.
But like they sent out their keeper that they signed last year on loan, the Korean dude. They sent him
Oh, that's
out.
true.
Yeah.
Well, he was like what 20 or something like that. Like he was a young
Wait,
kid.
where
Yeah,
is he
he's
back
a-
in Korea? Because I actually have his.
Yeah.
Yes, he went to
Yes.
Suwon. He went
Oh.
to Suwon,
He went to
I
K2.
believe. Yeah, Suwon Samsung is where he went back to.
Oh.
K2.
I mean, we've seen
Wait,
young
Suwon
keepers kind of
FC.
tough it
That's
out.
not Suwon FC. I think it's
No, Suwon Samsung, not FC.
Blue Wings are like Blue Wings are actually a pretty big deal when they got relegated. They were like one of the top teams at one point.
Schnegg out. Schnegg out.
Can't believe they got
Borski
rid
now
of David
out.
Schnegg. Ugh.
So yeah, like
Oh,
they're
man.
trying
It's the
stuff.
downfall
like
of that
DC is like
organization.
DC is turning over the roster right now, and I'm like,
But they've
At least
turned
they're
over the
trying
roster every year for the past
Yeah.
3 years. Like
this one
if you
feels like
look-
a full turnover. Like with Benteke gone, like they always kept Benteke and tried
But look,
to build around him. Now it's
Sean
over.
John will win you games though. Having Sean
Yeah.
John back there will literally win them games that they were losing in the past. Like just that alone. It's like it already like bumps
Yeah.
them up a little bit more and getting results that they didn't get in the past.
But I'm saying, like, as far as the East, like the West has a lot of garbage teams. As far as the East, like it's
Pasalish
Montreal,
breakout season.
it's DC. Like, what other teams am I not high on? New England, probably I'm not high on.
we'll see about Columbus. I'll be curious how they go without Nancy.
Columbus doesn't look so
Oh,
good. I will.
New York City,
New York City. Yep.
who is they're getting rid of everyone.
I was gonna say, did NYCFC do
Julian
anything?
Fernandez might be going.
Oof.
I did
Alonso's
see
out for
Julian-
the season. I mean, they have
Martinez
have-
done for the year.
yeah, and then they do have the midfielder they brought in that was absolutely cooking in playoffs, but they're losing some
nasty.
pieces. They got I think Hawk was one guy they lost. Like they
Yeah, he
just
went to Galaxy.
they lost those pieces that make an MLS team good, where they're
Yeah.
the unsung heroes in a sense, where they're not scoring goals, but they're the pieces you need to be a successful team.
You mean Orlando City legend Andres Perea holding it down in the midfield? I mean,
Philly, I'll never discount because they somehow do things.
they just won the
with
supporter
no-
shield with nothing.
with nothing exactly.
with Tyber Rebo, who is now at DC. Damn, DC is winning the supporter shield. Fuck.
I think they're going to suffer from the increase in fixtures, unless if they do go deep in CONCACAF.
What are you talking about? They have like a never-ending supply of kids. Just throw out some other wonder kid they have stashed that nobody's heard of yet. Throw Kevin Sullivan up there.
Like Kai gone, and then it's like, here's their big signing. Here's their big re-signings. Ben Bender, new contract. Bedoya, new contract. Bedoya, great guy, great vibes guy. Not a guy that I think really moves the needle anymore.
No.
Yeah. I think you'll see the most movement in the Eastern, more movement in the Eastern table than in the Western table.
Yeah, it feels like the East was pretty like steady and dominant for the last couple of years, and I feel like that all just got gutted like all at the same time. Like right now, I feel like the East is truly up in the air.
It's a tough.
It's there for Nashville. It's there for Nashville for the taking right now. Maybe Cincinnati. I mean, Evander himself can make some things happen, but
Cincinnati feels like they fade under pressure.
We were talking about Brian Ramirez last week, I think.
Charlotte hasn't done anything yet this offseason, so they still feel like they're in the same place that they were.
Charlotte keeps on. The thing about Charlotte is it's going to finally. It kind of worked with Zaha, but they always go after some big signing that's really just not realistic for them to get, like someone that is in Europe already and probably is ready to go to a better European team, and then Charlotte's trying to convince them to come to MLS. Like they're trying to get their pooch, and it just has never worked out. I would say Zaha is the only case where they managed to get it, and it was someone that wasn't a younger guy; it was an older guy in his career, and And I forget who they were even being tied to again, but they were in the running for some other players kind of in the prime of their career almost that just really don't have any business in being in MLS at that stage of their career. Like they need to be, especially if they're contending for a national team, and I mean just the caliber of their game, right?
Are they running it? Are they running it back with Ajimon?
No, Ajimong's doing really well in championship. I think he's there for the long run.
Yeah, he's done now.
He started to turn up. He's starting to turn up. Yeah, I thought I saw that.
Oh, they did. I forgot they signed Luca De La Torre. Didn't work out in San Diego. Now he's in Charlotte.
Interesting. Well, they've been looking for that midfield.
They have an uninspired midfield. That's their problem to me. It's like Pep Biel, very good. Abada might as well go back to Celtic since the Celtic is trying to basically rehash their signings from the last 5 years. They've had a terrible transfer window. Yeah, terrible transfer window, by the way. They're just really showing what they're about. Pure garbage. And they're like, let's go back and sign all these guys that we once had 5 years ago. So
they're falling for the Atlanta trap.
So, yeah, they might as well go get Abada. You know, they're trying to get Kyogo back, but Kyogo shut that down. You know,
send Yakimakis over there.
Oh yeah, Yakimakis is even playing.
He plays in Greece right now.
He's at PAOK.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yakimakis. They might as well go sign him too. But yeah, so Charlotte's uninspired. You know, just like It
was Griezmann, by the way, who they tried to go for.
Oh,
Griezmann. Oh, they were trying. That's right. Yes. Okay.
Dear Lord, Charlotte, what do we? It's like, Charlotte needs to back off that Kool-Aid a little bit.
You appreciate the ambition. They have an owner that's a billionaire who doesn't mind splashing cash. You know, like they have the right pieces in play. It's just, and Charlotte's a great city. I've been there plenty of times. I just don't think Dean Smith is the guy that recruits the Griezmann. You know, like he's just not the guy to me.
Dino.
He's like he's a steady hand.
Yeah.
And a steady hand is great and you'll make the playoffs and stuff like that, but like you won't win the cup.
See, I think the thing is like that first year or two, whenever he joined, he did have some pull for some guys that were ready to make their way. I actually thought there was a chance you might see Grealish go over there because I know he was really enjoyed his time with Dean. Which I think Grealish in MLS probably will happen. I don't know why. I just feel like it's going to happen at some point.
It feels good. I thought he's having fun this year at Everton.
Yeah, he's enjoying his time at Everton, right? And clearly, like he's probably in line to maybe get another appearance of the national team of the World Cup. But after this season,
oh, dude, Grealish in the States would be so much fun. That dude is a riot.
It'd be a vibe. I'm not gonna lie. It'd be a vibe.
I think it's just the amount of shit talking I expect on the pitch.
I'm here for it. I'm here.
Yeah.
Someone get Grealish over here. It'd be a good time.
Where would I want him to go? Where would be a fun place?
Orlando City.
I could see them sending him over.
He doesn't fit.
I could see them sending him over to New York for their 2027 season.
NYCFC.
Ooh, with the new stadium.
The new stadium. Make him be the player,
City group.
The David Villa.
If the Red Bulls won't do it, then maybe NYCFC will with Citigroup, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Because he's still part of Citigroup, right?
Yes, he is still part of Citigroup. He's just on loan this year to Everton, and he can't play against City. That's part of the stipulation.
Yeah, I think this could actually be what happens. Well, before I say this, what is the guy they pulled from Spain? What is he a number 10? Because Grealish is a winger, so.
For NYCFC?
For Everton, sorry. And then I'm just trying to think of Nicolas Fernandez. He's a number 10, I think.
Why does that name sound familiar?
He's the one that they brought in mid-year.
He's talking about NYCFC for this, right? Yeah. This is the dude that dribbled past everybody.
Yeah. He's a number 10. So then you have him as a 10. You get Alonso back. Let's just assume they get Alonso back. And then you put Grealish on one of the wings.
On the left.
Yeah.
Oof. That's spicy.
That'd be fun times.
It's a fun attack.
Thiago Martins in the back. Tavon Gray.
Yeah.
Matt Freese holding it down still.
If they can keep him.
If he doesn't get a transfer. Yeah. I don't know. American keepers haven't done well
No.
he's gonna stay at least until the World Cup because he want those starting minutes for him, especially if he's going to be starting for the men's team, which I think he should be. So yeah, I don't know if he'd be there for 27.
If he goes, he has to go someplace where like I'm kind of over like the American keeper going to Europe and just like riding behind. I mean, I get it, dude. They get paid. Paid. I get it. It's
the ones that
like,
have worked out. Petrovic is a starter for Bournemouth.
Yeah.
Is he now? Good for him.
Dude, Petro's been pretty solid this year, actually.
Who else? I don't even know.
That's it.
No, he's been good. I don't even know who else it would be.
Where is Chris Brady?
Good question.
Dude, I think Chris Brady can't really leave right now. Like, because he played on so many terrible Chicago teams.
He's still
in Chicago.
Yeah, but that's not necessarily on Petro. That's what I'm saying. Like, as far as being a keeper, like he hasn't been terrible this year.
Yeah, I mean,
you know.
it's hard when you're a keeper. You get blamed for everything, but maybe your back line in front of you just
or not Brady Slonina. He's still at Chelsea.
Chelsea backup.
He's Chelsea backup. I didn't know if he
string.
went out. Okay,
third string.
He's the third string.
Yeah,
behind
so that means
Jorgensen.
Yeah, so Gaga just collecting a check, not getting minutes. You know, like this is just what happens to the American keepers that like we hope are going to lead the national team. They just ride third string at Chelsea, and it's like, okay, well, what are we going to do with that? Matt Turner is obviously trash.
R.I.P. Matt Turner.
Like,
yeah, I mean, might as well just come back to MLS.
Zach Steffen, trash. Horvath, who's trying to get back to the MLS, it sounds like trash. Like, you know, Chris Brady can't leave just yet. Like, he's been on too many bad Chicago teams that like he needs a few years under Berhalter to like.
I think he needs one great Chicago season. And
I think it'll be.
It was starting to click, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I agree with that. So you know, it's just like, you know, American keeper situation.
Beavers doesn't play for Brøndby. New York was apparently.
But he should.
Gavin Beavers.
Yeah, Beavers. I think there was something I posted about Beavers. Who was interested?
New York Red Bulls were interested, but
interesting.
But what's interesting is it looks like he's third string there because freaking Pence. God, this guy's infuriating my teams, but. He got a red card and they didn't put Beavers in. I don't know if he was on the bench that day. So, yeah, it's weird because it's like, well, it's Brøndby, right? And Brøndby is a team that's notorious for playing their kids, right? This is just how many players that are now on top 5 teams in their leagues come from Brøndby.
Yes. Yeah, they use their academy and like build their players.
Yeah.
Like
so
if you go over there, you either like it's very rare that you play if you're not from their squad.
In other words, if you're a keeper, you might as well just stay over here and have some fun with us in the States.
But to be fair, RSL should have pulled the trigger. See, they should have done what Chicago did and just play the young guys. Like RSL let Zach McMath hang out a little too long.
Way too long.
Beaver should have just been playing. Because RSL has gotten nowhere in those years since. You know?
To be fair, if Beavers was playing, he probably wouldn't have gotten sold. The way that team was shaping up, they would have made it look worse.
Yeah, I mean,
I remember they'd always play him at the midweeks, and he actually was doing really well.
Way better than McMahon.
But it was infuriating because he didn't know. You weren't exactly sure. It was always like a 60% for both. It was a 60-40 of one of the two keepers.
Yes.
Well, it is what it is. But hey, we've been here for an hour and a half. Ladies and gentlemen, killing it. The chat has been bumping. All the facts. I feel this is a very productive show. I feel good. I feel back. I feel like I'm back in talking MLS. I always forget how much I enjoy talking MLS till I get started talking about MLS. And I'm like, oh boy, it gets me off. It gets me going. You know what I'm saying? Alex, are you alive, buddy? Are you there?
Yeah, my stuff died for like half a second. So I had to go fix it.
Real quick before we go, is there any news on Aaron Long or Paul Arriola? What's up? What's happening with
Paul
those legends?
Arriola.
Yeah.
Paulie
Oh.
Nips? What's going on with Paulie Nips? I don't know.
Scary.
That's a good question.
I forgot he got hurt
Where
at
was
FC
he at
Dallas.
last?
FC Dallas. Then he got hurt.
Dallas.
He was
Yeah,
having
he
a
got-
good
And he went to
was-
season.
Seattle.
He
He's
was
in
out.
Seattle.
He missed
He's in
most of the
Seattle.
season for
He's
Seattle.
still
Oh my
in
god,
Seattle.
that's right. He was in Seattle.
Yeah, Paulie Nips
He's still in
and
Seattle.
Jesus went to Seattle.
That's right.
He had another season-ending injury, though.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh god.
Living legend Aaron
Forgot
Long.
he went to Tijuana, dude. This is the craziest career.
Paul Arriola.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
For-
That,
Just a
that
regular
yeah,
MLS
he
player?
tore his ACL again.
Again?
Yeah, that's what happened with Seattle. He probably won't be back until after the World Cup.
Ugh. And Aaron
He went
Long
from
is where?
LA Galaxy Academy to Tijuana,
I remember he did
And
that
then
little stint
came
in
back.
at Swansea.
Swansea.
Yep.
Yeah, that's nuts.
With Jordan Morris, no? That's
Yeah.
around the time that Jordan Morris went over.
And he has 50 caps for the U.S. men's national team.
Living legend Paul
He's
Arriola.
efficient on the U.S. team.
Yeah.
10 goals.
He would always play in the Gold Cup.
Yep. And I mean, he was a
Long
staple.
I
era.
don't
Overseas,
recall.
yeah.
I don't recall what his injury was.
It says crucial.
Oh,
ligament.
he
It
tore his
doesn't say.
Achilles.
That's an
Ooh.
old man with a torn Achilles. That's
Yeah,
tough.
he's out for a bit too.
Well, there you have it, Red or Dead. We tried.
30. He's not that old.
Nah, but when the
30-year-old
Achilles
Achilles.
goes at
Aaron
30,
Long's, Aaron Long's
Yeah.
33.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought we were talking about Arriola. My bad.
No, we were talking about
We were.
Arriola 30.
They're both
but
up there.
30 with an Achilles tears. Not
No,
great.
so Ariola is ACL. Aaron
ACL.
Long is Achilles
Was-
tear.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
Either way, those two are tough. Alex, do you have anything else you want to drop before we get out of here?
I would like to make a public plea for my club to sign one player. I just want one. I don't know. I might be lagging, but our preseason roster had more academy players than roster players. So yeah, and our one rumor broke down. So, and we have 4 defenders on our roster total, and one of those is a center back. So yeah, it's getting rough out here. But we have a
Once
new
again-
coach, right? So we're fine.
Once again, we are
Wild,
pleading
bro.
the SKC Lords.
If you're a fan of a team, just know it's not the worst it could be, especially Celtic and any other MLS fans.
Justice for Nance.
Everybody else, it's better for you than it is for me with this. Luckily, Chelsea has a new manager, and it's kind of cool. But yeah, and we're gonna win. tomorrow.
Dale Chelsea. Thomas, anything else you want to talk about? Anything else you want to drop before we get out of here?
Up the Nuga. They've
Up the
been Chattanooga FC, and yeah, they've been bringing in some guys on loan from Nashville, from Atlanta. So that's cool to see.
Dude, USL teams are low key picking up some
MLS
away MLS.
MLS Next Pro. Thank you very much.
Oh, my bad.
You're
But,
thinking
yo,
of the other Chattanooga team.
shout out Miguel Berry now
That's
in
what I
the
was gonna
USL
say, yeah.
Championship, baby.
Louisville.
We
right?
up. Yeah, USL's on the come up, baby. We're picking up fucking legends like Miguel Berry. You'll
But-
love to see it.
Yeah, I think just we'll see. We'll see is my my approach towards Atlanta right now.
Yeah. I mean, dude, having Tata in the building has to feel good for Atlanta. And anything is possible now. Shout out Latif Blessing also in the USL now. Sneaky little win under the radar. Yeah, Latif Blessing in the USL sounds fun. Just saying, the USL needs to be going after more guys like that. Zach, anything else before we get out of here?
No, I'm sure if we can line up again next week, we'll have plenty of news and stuff to talk about. Personally, I'm getting back into Contender because I've just been bored without having more lineups to go and play. So
yeah.
while waiting for MLS to kick off and J League and K League, because I will be getting into all of that. Well, I guess when the announcement comes to figure out what they do with J and stuff with the mini tournament before the season swap. But yeah, I need some more lineups. It gets pretty boring with only 4 lineups a week. So I need
DJs go to DJs, baby. That's what we do on this show.
Yeah.
You love it. No, dude, it was great. 2 weeks in a row. In the great words of Red or Dead, great show, lads. We're back. So back. Thanks for everybody who tuned in. The chat. Love you guys. Repost it. Share it with your friends. Tell your dog. Tell your grandma. And dude, I can't wait to be back. Catch you on the next one. Shout out to Sorare and their free merch. Love to see it.